Growing concern for athletes who experience concussions has been fueled in recent months by the deaths of NFL players and injuries to athletes at all levels of play. Now that attention is prompting some local high schools to refine their approach when dealing with concussions in young athletes. New tonight, NBC 25's Nikki Zizaza is in the newsroom to tell us about a technology one high school is using to help them do just that. Nikki.
Sadie, it's a concern for hundreds of football families across mid-Michigan trying to figure out when it's safe for a student athlete to hit the field again after a concussion. One local high school has partnered with U of M Flint to test a device designed to monitor recovery after a concussion.
Hits and falls like this are garnering national attention. Now a tool aimed at monitoring recovery after a concussion is what one high school says is a necessity.
Our high school kids don't respond the same way our college and our professional players do. They're slower in recovery and sometimes. So it really made sense to say we need to look at it a way, how do we treat the individual as an individual student athlete? And
U of M Flint is partnering with Fenton High School and several other local high schools to introduce Force Plate, a device used in their concussion research program.
So we've got this fancy plate here, and what it does is we have a person stand on it and we can ask them to do different things.
They have athletes move to access balance, a new concept.
So many of the balance tests that we currently use are more static, but yet we know athletes are moving all the time.
U of M Flint Assistant Professor of Physical Therapy Amy York says this type of test leads to better decision making for trainers and better recovery for athletes.
when we're putting them back, we feel very confident that we've assessed all their situations, their symptoms are fine.
York saying the motions gauged on the force plate have already proved to be helpful to some players.
We have had students who've had concussions since we've done the testing, and they've been able to look at those pre-test results in order to assist with then making recovery decisions for those athletes.
Sadie, the research team led by U of M professor Bara Al-Salihin says they hope this device can be used in all schools. The force plate can cost up to $15,000. The team is testing various balance devices to see if low-cost methods are safe and can be used. In the newsroom, Nikki Zizaza, NBC 25 News.